Morocco is a country of rich history and incredible culture. One of the many things they are known for is the Moroccan Hammam. Hammam means bath. If you won't mind trying new things, then you should try this. The villa we stayed have a bathing house. This experience combines both relaxation and detoxification in one space. It takes between 30 minutes to 1.5 hours to have a good hammam. The typical bath consists of a steam room, hot water, argan oil, Moroccan black soap, and a rough hand glove. One is vigorously scrubbed down. The steam helps the skin pores to be open and dead skins come off. Afterwards, the Rassel clay is used on the body. This was an amazing experience. We booked the rejuvenating massage and the traditional hammam, which cost 850 Moroccan dirham per person. That is 66 pounds and 31 pence. In Morocco, their currency is very, very nice for tourists, and you will have an amazing experience. My honest opinion about the hammam is that it is very relaxing. Your skin feels like a baby. After the massage section, you will feel so good and relieved. I'm sure you have a good sleep because we definitely had a good sleep. But the scary part of it is the high risk of slip and fall, as the floor is tiled and very slippery. About 2 months ago, I made a mistake, and this mistake made me run back into my shell. On this trip in Morocco, my friends and I made a video where we spoke about our experiences in Morocco, what you should do and what not to do, how we got our visas because we all did not come from the UK. I did a breakdown of all the expenses, like the exact amounts that I spent in Morocco. It was a very, very informative and educational video. So after editing it, I already scheduled this, but I don't know how I made a mistake. I mistakenly uploaded it on YouTube. So when I did and I realized my mistake, I was just supposed to unpublish it, but I went ahead to delete it. And mind you, I don't have this video saved anywhere else because immediately I edited it, I deleted it from my phone. That was a very big mistake. And this made me run into my shell. Like, I felt very, very disappointed in myself. I felt like a failure. I felt this sense of rejection. Like, it was just too much. Like, it's been a long time that I felt that kind of hurt. Like, it haunted me for 2 months, 2 good months. I couldn't bring myself to editing my other videos and posting on YouTube. I kept blaming myself. For every time I'm alone, it comes back to my head. Why did you delete that video? That video would have blown your channel. That video would have done this. That video would have done that. Like, I kept blaming myself, and this made me even sad the more, and I just entered my shell and I wasn't ready to do anything. But guess what? I did some things that helped me get out of that phase, and I'm here to share it with you, that whatever it is you're going through, in whatever sector it is, maybe in your personal life or in your business, these things that I did are very applicable, and if you do it, trust me, you're going to be all right. They're actually 12, but I'm going to be sharing all with you while you watch this beautiful video. handling rejection, failure, guilt, and all of that can be transformative. And these are the things that I did. Firstly, I acknowledged my feelings because I felt really bad. At the point I cried, I won't even lie, it hurts me so bad. So I allowed myself to feel disappointed and frustrated without suppressing my emotions, giving myself permission to feel that I need help in processing and moving forward faster. The number two thing I did was to reframe rejection, guilt as a feedback. So instead of me viewing it as a personal flaw, I saw it as a process to learn. Because if I had calmed down, if I was not in the rush to quickly delete it, if I weighed my options, I would have been very sensitive enough to know that, oh, this is not what I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to press the delete button. I'm just supposed to unpublish it. So instead of me to view it as a flaw, like, this thing I did to myself, like instead of me to be so hard on myself, I saw it as a feedback, like a learning process where I learned that next time in this kind of situation, I'm supposed to calm down, weigh my options, then make a decision and not quickly rush into making a decision. The third thing I did was to separate my self-worth from the outcome of the situation. You know, it's very easy to equate rejection, failure, guilt with personal inadequacy. And I always know that one rejection doesn't define me and my abilities, not at all, but my worth is separate from my achievements and my setbacks. I say this to say that at this point when I was going through all of this, like it was beginning to affect my self-worth. I was beginning to feel less of myself. Like it might sound like it's just a video, but I know the effort that I put into filming that video, having my friends to sit down and have it done and editing it. It was a big deal. It's a big deal for me. Like, you know, my growth on YouTube, it's over a year I've been on YouTube and my growth have been quite slow. So I just felt I had this strong feeling in me that this video would have done well on my channel. And imagine that same video that you have high prospect for, you now mistakenly delete it and you don't have backup anywhere. So it was beginning to affect my self-worth and I just had to snap out of it and know that, okay, it has happened. I need to move on and get myself together and start again. If you've watched this video to this extent, thank you. I sincerely appreciate you. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're yet to, like and share. I appreciate it. Help me reach my goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Yes, it is doable and it is possible. Thank you. So the fourth thing that I did is to focus on what I can control. Obviously, the video is gone. There's no way I can control it. So I had to concentrate on areas that I can improve, like my skills, my approach, so that next time I'll be more careful rather than the factors outside that I cannot control. And this actually helped me to build resilience and keep me feeling good again. So I went back to my draft and I brought out my laptop and I started editing and I felt very good again. The fifth thing I did was to adopt a growth mindset. A growth mindset frames failure as a chance to learn. Embracing this perspective can make each rejection, each failure, each guilt feeling or setback feel like a valuable step towards eventual success. So, adopting a growth failure, another thing that I did was to come to my channel. I went through all my videos and I saw that some of my videos were actually doing good. So, at the end of the day, that motivated me. And the sixth thing I did was to seek support. I mentioned earlier that I reached out to people to see if there's a third party app that can actually help me. I reached out to some friends and aired my opinion. I just needed to talk about it so I can feel better. So I had to seek for support. The seventh thing I did was to practice self-compassion. I treated myself with the same kindness that I would have offered a friend if a friend had come to me to say, oh, this is what happened to me. A setback isn't an excuse to be hard on yourself. Instead, give yourself encouragement and space to grow. So I treated myself with some form of kindness. The eighth thing I did was to take action no matter how small. After a rejection or failure, take a small step forward. Like I had to take a small step. I took it one step at a time. I wasn't in a hurry to come back. I needed to be in the right frame of mind to come back. This can be as simple as revisiting your goals or trying new approaches. Forward movement, however small it might be, helps you to regain confidence. The ninth thing I did was to have a time to reflect, to remember that it's part of the journey. Nearly every successful person in this life, a successful businessman, a successful YouTuber, has faced rejection, failure, and somehow felt guilty and all of that at some point in their lives and in their journey. Knowing it's a normal part of the journey can make it feel less intimidating. So I took out time to just think about it that give yourself some grace, girl. It's not that hard, it's not that bad, even though you feel this way, but I just needed to. I'll tell you that I don't know why it hurts me this much, sincerely. I don't know how it went so deep, like it was so bad that I was moody for days. And at every time the thought of it kept coming to my head. It kept coming to my head like it was haunting me. Ha. The 10th thing I did was to celebrate my efforts, not just the outcome. To recognize the courage it took me to try and even start in the first place, regardless of the results I've seen over time. Celebrating efforts builds confidence and lessens the fear of future failures. So I mentioned that I've been on YouTube for over a year and my growth have been quite slow, but I am grateful for everyone that have subscribed to my channel. I'm grateful for everyone that have commented at some point, anyone that have shared my video, and it means a lot to me. I sincerely appreciate you guys. It's a big deal. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. 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 Yes, you. If you have watched this video to this extent, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. The 11th thing I did was to reflect on past successes. I had to remember times when things went well. Reflecting on your past successes can remind you of your abilities and keep you motivated during setbacks. So I looked at my channel one of those days and I saw that I hit 400 subscribers. Oh my God, I was so excited. And I'm like, 400 strong subscribers, that's a win. So I felt really good, and I also hit a milestone of 40,000 watch time. Wow, that's also a big deal for me. And with all of this, even while I'm going through this, it felt really good. It felt like it's not that bad at the end of the day. You get it? These tips that helped me overcome my feeling of rejection, disappointment, and all of that can be incorporated into all aspects of life, and I'm sure that it's going to do well for you as well. Please, you can share in the comment section if at any point in your life you felt a sense of guilt, rejection, and failure. What you did to get out of this phase, it will be helpful for one or two people. Let's just be kind to each other. Show yourself some grace so that we can also help one or two people to leave this feeling of being rejected, feeling not good enough, and all of that. So I'll be in the comment section to read your comments. I appreciate if you share it. Thank you. So the 12th thing I did is finding the courage to post this video. Yes, this is the first video I'm posting after 2 months. Finding the courage to come back to posting, finding the courage to do this again, to sit and record this voice over, to edit this video and put it out here for you to watch is the 12th thing I did, and I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that this video is out. I'm glad that you're watching it. I'm glad and grateful that you watch it to this extent. It means a lot to me. If you're yet to like this video, kindly like this video so YouTube can show it to more people. Share if you can, and subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. So by handling rejection, disappointment, and failure with resilience and an open mind is very important. One can use these experiences as tools for growth. Each one brings you closer to redefining your strength, gaining insight, and ultimately finding the right path to success. Oh, how my body needed this massage. Like, oh God. We didn't know how much we needed it till we had it done. We slept. We slept like a baby. It was so relaxing. It was so relaxing. So if you find yourself in Morocco on a vacation, this is a must try for you. It's very, very affordable. And I think that some states, some countries have Moroccan spas. If you don't necessarily have to go to Morocco to have it done, but if you can locate any Moroccan spa around you, you should try having the Hammam and the rejuvenating massage. You thank me later. It's a very nice experience. Trust me. It was good, very good. So we all did the 850 dirham package, which covers facial, Hammam, pedicure, and all of that. Is 850, and God, the massage is for 1 hour 30 minutes. Massage and spa is for 1 hour 30 minutes. So that is 3 hours for 2 people, 3 hours, so 6 hours for the 4 of us for 1 hour 30 minutes. So everything lasted for 6 hours. It was worth it. We didn't know how much our body needed this till now. So we're just going to sleep. We're not going anywhere today. We're just going to eat and sleep, and that's all. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're yet to subscribe, and thank you guys for always liking, sharing, and commenting. I sincerely appreciate it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.